Okay, children, so we are doing page number 106 of chapter number 13, Eidgah by Munshi Premchand, and this is again page number 106. Hamid replies, "You keep your sweets. Don't I have money? Don't I have the money? I know what this clever fellow is up to," says Mahmood. "When we have spent all our money, he'll buy sweets and tease us." So Hamid basically was just teased by Mahmood, Mohsin, and Noori, and they had put up a cruel joke on him by offering him the sweets and then teasing him, not giving him the sweets. So Hamid basically replies that you keep your sweets with your own self. I also have the money and I can also buy it with my own money. So Mahmood says that this fellow is very clever and I know what he's up to. What he's going to do, we'll all spend our money and then he's going to buy things and tease us. Okay, sweets. In fact, he says that he'll going to buy sweets and then later on, when we'll not have any money, he's going to tease us. After the sweet vendors, there are few hardware stores and shops of real and artificial jewelry. There is nothing there to attract the boys' attention. So they go ahead, all of them except Hamid, who stops to see a pile of tongs. So there are some shops in fairs and in such places which do not interest the kids. So there is one shop like that. It is a hardware shop and which has lot of artificial and real jewelry, but there is nothing exactly there for kids, for the boys. So what do? They go ahead of it and everybody goes except Hamid. And Hamid stops and he looks over a pile of tongs. What are tongs? Your mother makes chapati, no? So she uses tongs. Okay, so the pair of tongs is a V shaped thing and it keeps on it you can move it. It is flexible enough, you can pick up the chapati with the tongs. Okay, sometimes you would have done a papad, maybe you would have roasted a papad over a gas flame using those tongs. Okay, so those are tongs. It occurs to him that his granny does not have a pair of tongs. So, if somebody makes a chapati without those tongs, what is going to happen? Their hands are going to burn. So, he recalls that the granny does not have a pair of tongues, and whenever she makes a chapati or when she bakes chapati, so what happens? She burns her hands, okay, because she does not have tongs. She has to do it with her hands, okay. So, and it is very, very hot. The chapati is very hot, and the iron plate is also very hot. Iron plate is a tawa, okay, which you use for chapati making. So, each time she bakes chapatis, the iron plate burns her hands. If he were to buy her a pair of tongs, she would be very pleased. She would never burn her fingers. It would be a useful thing to have in the house. What use are toys? They are a waste of money. You can have some fun with them, but only for a very short time. Then you forget all about them. So this little child, he's just 4 years old, huh? And he's thinking so sensibly. He's thinking that if I buy toys, I will not be interested in them after a short time. I'll play with them and I'll keep them, I'll forget them. But if I'm going to buy this pair of tongs, my granny will be really pleased, and this is a very useful piece to buy, and she will not burn her fingers. And we need this in our house because granny has to make chapatis every day, okay, and she burns her hand every day, so she needs it, okay. Hamid's friends have gone ahead because Hamid's friends were not interested in that shop. So they go ahead. They have already gone ahead. They are at a stall drinking sharbat. So where are the friends? They are at another stall now, which is selling sharbat. Okay, sharbat, you are all aware, it is a Hindi word only. How selfish are they? They bought so many sweets but did not give him one. So he is thinking that my friends are very bad and they did not offer me even a single sweet. They have bought so many, but they did not offer me any. And they want him to play with them. They want him to do jobs for them. So he is just wondering and he's thinking, contemplating that his friends are not good people and they are bad guys. And they take help from him, but they did not offer him sweets. Hamid asked the shopkeeper. So now he is talking to the shopkeeper, the one who is the shop owning the shop of real and artificial jewelry, the one shop on which he saw the tongs. How much for this pair of tongs? So he's asking the price of tongs. The shopkeeper looks at him, seeing no older person with him, replies, "It is not for you." So there are times when shopkeepers say that it is not meant for kids. Kid, go away, or get some elder with you. Is it for sale or not? So Hamid is asking, you want to sell it? No, so I want to buy it. Why don't you tell me? Why should it not be for sale? What else should I have bothered to bring it here? So the shopkeeper says, yes, it is of course for sale. That is the reason I have a shop here. Okay. Why then you don't tell me how much it is? So he is insisting again. He is forcing him to tell the price of tongs. It will cost you 6 pice. So the price of the tongs is 6 pice. And Hamid has 3 pice. Okay. So Hamid heart sinks. It sinks means he feels a little sad that he says that let me have the correct price. So basically, when you want something, what do? You do a little bargaining. You would have seen your mother doing bargaining. Are come on, bhaiya, give it for less, give it for 10 rupees, give it for 5 rupees. If something is for 20 rupees, she wants it for 15 rupees or 10 rupees. So he also says, let me have the correct, tik lagao, give me, tell, let me have the correct price. Okay. All right, it will be 5 pice, bottom price, take it or leave it. So the shopkeeper also says, okay, okay, I'm going to give you 1 pice discount, so it will be 5 pice now. This is the best price I can give you. You take it or you leave it. Okay. So in a very rude way he says so. But Hamid steals his heart and says, steals means what? I mean, he feels that with the price which he is about to quote, the shopkeeper will really yell and scream at him that, Acha, you're quoting such a less price. This is not a right price, not the right price for this pair of tongs. But still, he gathers all his courage and he says, will you give it to me for 3? And proceeds to walk away lest the shopkeeper screams at him. So he quotes the price and he walks away. Walks away because he does not want the shopkeeper to scream and yell at him. But the shopkeeper does not scream. He does not scream, okay? On the contrary, what does happen? He calls Hamid and gives him the pair of tongs. He gives it to Hamid. Hamid carries it on his shoulder as if it were a gun and struts up proudly to show it to his friends. Let us hear what they have to say. So he pays 3 pice and the shopkeepers gives the tongs, pair of tongs to Hamid. Okay. Mahmoud says, so what does Hamid do? Hamid carries it on his shoulder just like a gun. Okay. And he is curious to know what his friends have to tell about this thing. Mohsin laughs at him and says, are you crazy? What will you do with the tongs? Hamid flings the tongs on the ground and replies. He flings the tongs, okay? He is kind of using it as a sword, okay? And he flings it on the ground and he replies, what? Try and throw your water carrier on the ground. Every bone in his body will break. So he says that, can you do this thing with your toy? You can't do it. It is going to break. Okay. Mahmoud says, are these tongs some kind of toy? Because he is confused. He is thinking, is it some toy which he has just bought? Why not? Retorts Hamid. Hamid basically puts a little force in his voice and he says, why not? It is a toy. Place them across your shoulders and it is a gun. So when you place them across, you can make it a gun also. Wield them in your hands, and it is like tongs carried by singing mendicants. So the people who sing bhajans and all know, so it becomes like that toy. They can make some clanging, same clanging as a pair of cymbals. One smack, and they will reduce all your toys to dust. And much as your toys may try, they could not bend a hair on the head of my tongs. My tongs are like a brave tiger. So he is just praising his tongs too much and he is telling his friends that your toys are not worth the price you have paid for them, and my tongs are like a brave tiger. So they are strongest of all. It can break everything, but nobody can break my tongs. Sammy, who had bought a small tambourine, asks, will you exchange them for my tambourine? It is worth 8 pice. So Sammy has bought a small toy which is called a tambourine, and she says that I have got it in 8 pies. So, do you think you will exchange it? I like your tongs, you give me your tongs, and you take my tambourine. But Hamid pretends not to look at the tambourine, and he says he shows off and he does not even look at the tambourine. Okay, and he says he's flaunting now, he's boasting a little now. He's saying that my tongs, if they wanted to, could tear out the bowels of your tambourine. All it has is a leather skin, and all it can say is dhab dhab. A drop of water could silence it forever. My brave pair of tongs can weather water and storms without budging an inch. So tambourine is made of leather. You know what is tambourine? Basically something like a tabla, something like that, okay, or a dhol. Okay, so he's saying that this is leather, and the sound it makes is just dhab dhab, so it is not a very interesting thing to exchange. And if you put a drop of water on it, it is going to silence it forever, which means it will no more say dhab dhab. So my pair of tongs is very very brave, and it can survive anything. It can survive water, it can survive storm, and it won't budge an inch. Means it won't budge an inch means उसका बाल भी बांका नहीं होगा, something like that, okay.